made the most of his rookie season, which was actually, if you want to say, it was his second season.
Yeah, it really wasn't his rookie.
But it really, no, technically he was a rookie.
Okay.
After sitting out after the ACL surgery.
Yeah.
So defensively, what do you think?
Yeah, but when you sit down and watch for a year on an NBA bench, I think that was an incredible advantage for him as a defender because he changes a lot of shots because now he can read the defenses better, and he's a terrific ball hawk, gets lots of steals. This guy has a bright future.
So he's a rookie, but he's got a lot more knowledge of the NBA
Without
game
question.
than he would of a guy who's actually in his first year.
And he has the potential to be one of the best defensive big men in the entire league.
Wow.
If he continues to play the way he's playing.
Wow, yeah, that is
potential.
deserving
Potential.
of a win.
Okay.
That's that potential.
Potential will get you fired.
I can't spell it, but like I said, potential.
Okay.
Coming up shortly, the tip. Let's go to Kevin Harlan courtside.
A view of Lombard Street, and in the distance, the Bay Bridge joining San Francisco with Oakland. Everyone's in their seats here at the Oracle Arena as the Golden State Warriors look to grab a win in front of the home crowd here. The Raptors swing into this game as part of their continuing road trip.
All right, ready to go?
And, of course, Stephen Curry. He made his acquisition look fantastic in his first game out. Great game for him.
That trade is something that has the staff, players, and fans excited. They think it may be the piece of the puzzle necessary to get over the proverbial hurdle.
And with good reason. I mean, we're talking about one of the very best we have in our league, and you have to think he'd help any team.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Ibaka is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Smith. Then it's Nash. And it's Cephalosha in at the small forward. Clock at 4. Curry can't get it to go. Golden State on D. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
Two of the top teams in their respective conferences, guys. You want to be at your best against top caliber competition. Boy, once again, the Raptors were able to put forth a really strong year. You know, the national media recognized it, and the Raptors picked up more and more of the spotlight marquee games as a result.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Nash kicks to Ibaka. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Ibaka's got his first basket.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
To the middle. Curry passes to Porzingis. Smith against DeRozan. Fade away. They get it again. Here's Porzingis. Count that one. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Good.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X-factor for them. Back to you.
All right, Doris. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Mozgov. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Nash with the block, and they'll keep possession. Here's Porzingis. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Nash outside, and again, Toronto with the triple.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Iguodala's drive. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Plumlee out to Smith. 20 feet out. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Warriors trail by 6. Curry dishes to DeRozan. Launches it. There's the bucket. Good. Porzingis has got his third basket of the night right there.
How in they let him get that wide open.
Nash kicks to Plumlee. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Here's Porzingis. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. It's DeRozan with the drive. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Porzingis has got 9. Raptors leading by 4. Nash kicks to Ibaka. Back to Nash. Unloads. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that. It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Here is Ibaka, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Shots good by Ibaka.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Curry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game. And, guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
Here's Iguodala, following the score by Serge Ibaka. The shot no good.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that. Shot. Just a poor choice there.
Greg, you're right with Porzingis. It made sense for him to wait one more year. Clark has a lot to learn, but still comes over, as a much talked about player, a much better player than had he declared last season.
I agree with you, yet he'll still need time to develop, but all the ingredients are there. He's got a chance to be a really good player.
Yeah, the Latvian had a great shot for his height, and he'll be an interesting stretch for in the NBA.
Good call.
Here is Nash, following the basket by Stephen Curry. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Mozgov, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Nerlens Noel checks in for Porzingis, and it's Gerald Green in for Andre Iguodala.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league in, Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. But they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against the Kings in Sacramento.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Here is Nash. The Warriors making the shot, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Nash has got 16 points. Warriors trail by 4. Outside, Green. Picked by Moskov. Green, the pass to Curry. Clock at 6. And Green slams it in.
Oh, and the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And, guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
So it's Toronto now, following the score by Golden State. Good on the shot. 9 points for Serge Ibaka.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. Forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Curry gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And stolen by Noel. Curry against Nash. Curry's shot is good.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Some changes for Golden State. Ryan Hollins is checked in for Moskov. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Steph Curry. And then for Toronto, Carter comes in for Tony Allen. And Gary Neal subbed in for Nash. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
Passes to West. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And he gets the bucket. Neal's got 5 now.